How about a piece of pizza? Oh no. You got white stuff on your mustache. I mean, all I'm saying is it's Valentine's Day. You got white stuff on your mustache?
What can I say? $20 is $20.
No, fatty.
Oh, these mozzarella sticks look good. I did that to Rennie and Daisy with a whole sock.
Hey, Kane.
What is this?
What?
No, clothes.
Kane.
Boggy asking. There's Boggy. I was fixing to text you. Everything's good. We had some company. Sorry. I'll be right with you. Hold on a minute. All right. Sorry, everybody. Here we got Hugh says hello, Randy. Hello, Scoots. Boggy said, hey, Pops. Hello, Boggy. Hugh said, man, I'm pissed. I understand. Hugh
What you pissed about?
hello, Boggy. Beth said, it's about damn time. I know, right?
It's almost like we have an obligation to be here at 6 o'clock.
Beth says, Hugh said, 2 days I've waited on this guy with the trans. Uh-oh. Beth said, I've interrupted my Netflix bringing for this. Binging, sorry. Buggy said, I was asking in general, completely forgot it was that time. Daniel says, happy Saturday, sup guys. Hello, Daniel. Daryl says, tap, tap, double tap. Thank you, Daryl. Buggy says, yo, Hugh. Daryl says, Boggy, Hugh says, we didn't go to our doctor appointments and we didn't come out there today and that piece of girl couldn't even text back. Yeah, that's the only thing about people like that. You never know. Hugh said, that's okay. I'm heading out south of Charlotte tomorrow to pick one up.
Hey, there you go.
Boggy says, been meaning to catch up with you with y'all. Before I hear some bitching, let me fix it a little bit so there's no ceiling in all belly.
Beth said, no obligation, but we do miss you when you aren't live. Oh, okay. Well, I just know that we've kind of known for this 6 p.m. thing.
Well, I'm just going to tell you something, Beth. It really makes me feel good that people want to know where I'm at when I don't. Some people couldn't give two shits if I ever took another breath, but if I'm not here at 6 o'clock, people start asking where I'm at and if everything's okay, and it does make me feel good. Thank y'all.
Remind me to get on to Jane. She texts me about if we're going to be live and she ain't even in here yet.
Hugh says hello, Daryl. Daryl says Beth. Hugh says hello, Beth. And
Look at this lady.
Hugh says, how is everyone? Well, I didn't get enough done on my car. I'm about like you are, a little pissed, but it happens. I see now that I'm going to have to go a different route than what I had in my mind. But Hugh said, I just read that. Daryl said, tired? Yeah. Hugh said, nah, 6 o'clock is a guideline. I know, right? Kevin said, I'll fight for you, brother. Thank you, Kevin. Boggy says, hey, we're family. That's right. Hugh said, hit the like button, peeps.
Careful. I don't talk to a lot of my family.
Hugh says, hello, Kevin. Dr. Balls says, hey, Pops, is your chair fixed? I remember you had a nasty fall, and it's not fixed. It's still sitting right outside the door. I do need to get it fixed, though, because I missed my chair. And matter of fact, Randy's got my chair now, and I don't like this chair. It's not his fault. I will come in and sit down first.
Yeah, badass.
But Lord, give me strength not to squirt him with water. Matter of fact, I'll be right back, y'all. Let's see.
I got Patty.
No. You took my chair.
Okay, I'm back, everybody. Let's see, where am I at? Who the hell moved this now? Damn it.
You don't want down there.
Fix that shit.
What?
It's them leaning off in here in the back. It's not supposed to be like that.
Oh,
Who did that shit?
Ain't nobody touched that.
Buddy.
Oh, Dustin must have been the one to do it.
I did, but like he's going the wrong way with it.
Let's see. Maria said, "Who's on the couch?" Daryl said, "99% of Little Bird
Is that
floor."
better?
And no, it don't fit. Fuck it, I'll be all right. Bird
Just-
said, "The floor and firewalls are done."
That's awesome, Daryl.
You said, "Stop that crap, Doc." Dr. Ball says, "Sorry, Pitto, I must be punished." I didn't see what he said.
He's talking. He said Doc, but he meant something else.
Oh, okay. Maria said, "I missed the chair too." Kevin said, "I'm cooking some steak, brother. Hey, bring me a steak, man."
You got pizza.
Peyton says, how are you? Good, sir. I'm doing good. Hope you are. Hugh said, "Sorry, Doc. Sorry, not Doc. No, I meant." Rawls says 2028 Trump. Hugh says, "Never mind, block him." Mattis said, "Do it."
No, son.
Hugh says, "Hello, Peyton." And hello, Madison. Daryl said, "Maddie." Madison said, "Hey, Hugh." Kevin said, "If I called my dad a fat ass, he would end up in the ditch." Well, y'all got to realize I got a little different. With my kids than most people. I am the father. Don't get me wrong, but we do joke. We do joke around a lot. Yes, sometimes it bothers me what they say, but you know, we are all just having a good time, except for the freaking burps.
What about the fort?
Dr. Ball says, "Hey man, the man said you are handsome. You are definitely the man of the house." Mattis said, "Hey Daryl." Hugh says, "Get him." Yogan said, "Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is near. Jesus Christ loves you."
Welcome in, Buckaroo. No. You already hit my balls today. I heard it.
Hugh said, "Hit the like button, peeps." Van said, "I just read that. Wrong person." Hugh said, "Wrong person." Maria said, "You're wearing orange." John said, "Hi." Bertie said, "You need some." I am trying to catch up on this damn thing. Can you please stop trying to aggravate the pure shit out of me and let me get caught up? I will go get the water bottle.
I'll lock your ass out.
I'll kick the damn thing in. I don't care.
He's planning on making a
You're
new
getting
door
mine.
anyway.
Yeah, no shit.
See, let's see. John said, "Hi." Bertie said, "You need beans on toast." Hugh said, "Sorry, Doc." Maria says, "You're not asking me that question."
He's in a shitty mood apparently.
Jane said, "Hey, family." Bertie said,
About
"Beans,
time, Jane.
beans on toast." Man, Daryl said, "No politics." Hugh says, "Hello, Bertie. Maria said, "Explain yourself." Mike said, "Hi, Madison." Jane said, "Hi, Hugh." Lotus says, "Hello, hello, hello." Hugh said, "Bertie." Jane said, "Hi, Maria." Daryl says, "Jane." Jeeper said, "No, Trump." Hugh says, "Hello, Jane." Hi, Jane said, "Daryl." Maddie. Hugh said, "Hello, Lotus." Jordan said, "This looks like a redneck headquarters." You got that right. If you don't like it, keep going. But hey, you're welcome. Bertie said, "You need to eat some beans on toast." Well, damn, bring it to me. Bertie's showing beans. Mattis said, "Hey, Mike." Lotus said, "What's up, you?" Dr. Balls says, "Balls he loves." That was a good one for me to find the damn spot. But anyway, Jason.
He's like,
Jane said, hi,
My
Beth.
spider
Hi,
sense.
Mike. Madison said, hey, Jane. Hugh says, hello, Mike. Lotus says, hey, Jane. Bertie said, you need some beans on toast. Lotus says, hey, Madison. Jane said, hi, Lotus. Lotus says, what's up, Boggy? Madison said, hey, Lotus. Mike says, Rawat, no politics. Madison said, hey, Beth. Bertie says, beans on toast. I think Bertie likes beans on toast. Kevin said, yeah, slip, sorry, just a joke. Okay. Jane said, enough, Bertie. Beth said, hi, Madison, hi, Jane. Bertie says, Mike says, hi, Jane. Lotus says, fight. Seam says, shout out, Dixie. Maria's laughing. Maria said, yeah, I'm asking you that question and you have to answer. You won't bet?
God. Oh, God.
Graham said, where are you? I'll come and say hello to me. I know you are there.
Hello.
Mike says you. Hugh says Maria. So I said, let me smooth you shiny scalp. Hey, come on, kiss this old scalp.
Well, you better make sure that thing's moisture.
Mike says, hi, Lotus,
That's what it
Maria.
is,
You
Greg.
said hit the like button, peeps. Yeah. 27 people, 19 thumbs up. Daryl says, going to moisture seat tomorrow. I think it's mount seat tomorrow so it fits better and fab the fuel pedal. Cool. I need to get another seat myself. John Deere said, what's up, everybody? Maria says, I like the live pick. That pick is actually the
My license.
plate
Oh,
on
no, I'm
Randy's
talking about the
car.
fridge.
The freezer.
Yeah, I know that. Which fridge? Top
Right here.
The
bottom?
top one.
Okay.
Let's see. Lotus says, rough day on the tracks today. We didn't get to go. Daryl says, Jacob. Hugh says, hi, Jacob. Lotus said, what's up, Long? Harris says, hey, Grandpa, what's up? Hello, Harris. Mike says, hi, Daryl. John Deere said, what's up there, Daryl? Damn, where did it go?
I don't know. You fat whore.
Hugh says, hello, Harris. E.T. says, dude in the back just flipped you off again.
To be
Daryl
fair,
said, Mike.
I would
John
have
Deere
done
said, backwards R3. Lotus says,
How you get
I
up?
got 20 on Randy.
Yeah.
Maria said, how was your day, everyone? It's
Didn't get
alright.
as much done as we wanted to, but
We had a lot of people come by because the sun was out and we had the doors open. I'm not complaining. It was nice for people to stop in. So, but
we did have customer work too.
yeah, we also had that. Jane said, "Law, me too, Lotus." JLO says, "Hello. What is this channel about?" It's usually about our everyday life in a car channel, but we go from 6 to 8 live every day, and we all come in here and chat. Hugh says, "I got 50 on Randy. I win either way." Jane said, "Mine was great." It's me, Shannon said, "May this donation bring a wave for donation." All right, show me the donation. Show me the money. Daryl said, "Tap times 2. Thank you, Daryl." Hugh says, "Trolls tonight." Maria says, "Your office is full of snacks."
Oh, thank you.
Bourne says, he is gay. He just wanting to ask his friend out. Hugh said,
He wanted to
usually
eat his
family,
friend out.
friends, automotive. Hugh said, life has gotten quite peaceful.
Did he get rid of Olivia?
Stop it.
Lotus said, what's up, Boggy? Hugh said,
Somebody's
cool,
in there.
Boggy.
Oh,
Si
Boggy.
said, yeah, spring daddy. Oh, better not you turn your face. Boggy said, yo, Lotus. Jane says, gay trolls were in full last night. Yeah, it seemed like they're going to spill over into the night, too.
We had
Boggy says,
1,100 views last night for a Friday night.
Boggy says, damn, I missed it. Hugh says, as soon as my rage comes out of this stratosphere, I'll be peaceful. Jane said, hi, Boggy, did you get a nap in? Tree says, trolls that are gay, question mark. Yeah, a bunch of them are. Hugh said, looks like a giant, not tonight,
Think
Jane.
about it as you will
Maria
be
said,
later.
so, You're wearing orange
breakfast in the
sometimes
morning and
and
probably lunch
black. How do you decide what to wear? I get up, the next shirt on top's the one I put on. Maria says, I want pizza. I do too, Maria. You said again tonight, Jane, dang phone. Jane said, King wants a bite. Justin, look at him begging.
Look at him. Let that poor dog. Oh, he said no.
Lotus says, I have pizza, Maria.
Not his
Domino's.
missing balls.
Boggy says, I got to sleep when Laura and Aiden did, but I had to share a bed with all three, so had no actually blanket, so I froze most of the night.
Welcome to having kids.
JLO said, cool, let's talk about cars, man.
What kind of car you want to talk about?
Maria said, send it to me. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, we can't send nothing. If I can't send a damn a snack, I surely can't send pizza. It'd be cold and all.
Probably more.
Next, Hugh says, hello, Team U. Tree said, I hope the dog bites him. Hugh said, King wants some, homie. John Deere said, you better watch King, Justin. He'll eat your pizza. Num, 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 num. Jake said, actually, I thought we were betting Pops and Maria, lol.
New sub in Scotland.
Boggy says, then I fought Jacob. Mr. Hitler says, I can't even say my own name, bro. Mike said, I think it's a requirement for trolls to be gay. I do too.
Did y'all know Justin's gay? Carmen's real name's Cameron.
Maybe her name was Jamaica. Did you screw up? You fat little.
Let's see here.
John Deere says, what buggy, I didn't do nothing. Hugh says, right, Mike, laughed my ass off. Maria says, he put the orange shirt on. He thought I wouldn't talk about it. Consistent said, did you ever hear about the AI Jesus?
The AI Jesus?
What in God's name are you doing?
I don't know. Am I pissing you off with a...
Get over there and lay down. Get away from my pizza.
Hey, are you hungry? You want me to get you food? Come on.
Lotus said, did you win, Buggy? Consistent said, my church has won. Bass says, hi. Buggy says, didn't get rid of the rat, but she has been full force invested in that baby. He'll go get that damn water bottle and then he'll get pissed off when I get him back. Bass says the guy in the back is cute. Buggy said, always Lotus. 8 Lug said, hey, Randy. Hello,
Hey, Gabriel.
Nicholas said, waving. Tree says, I don't think orange is in gay flag.
Wait, Tree? I'm scared of him.
Lotus said, wait, what happened to Olivia? Daryl says, 8 Lug. Let me see if I can ease up without losing my... Maria said, I finished talking about his eating habits. Now we want to talk about his test in fashion. Hugh said, I reached into the closet and grabbed, and the lights never on because it's 4:30 a.m. when I get up. whatever comes out is what I wear. Nicholas said, hello, Randy. Hello, Nicholas. Dan says, do something, bro. I want to, goddamn. 8 Lug said, hey, Mike, Mike said, hi, 8 Lug. Gibby says, where are you from? We're in Denton, North Carolina. Boggy said, nothing, Lotus, she's fine. Why? Did on, I don't know. Campbell said, new sub in from Scotland. All right, thank you. Carla said, what's up? Oh, Pops, R3. Maria says, I don't mind cold pizza. Bitch, I'll move one thing and the damn thing takes
Hey, man, I'll take something to drink too.
Oh, get y'all.
Whore.
It's right here somewhere. God dang it. Let's see. Daryl said big. Hugh said hello, Nicholas. Jane says welcome, Scotland. Nicholas said Grand Hugh. Hugh says hello, 8 Lug. Nicholas says Jane. Ibby says where are you from? Denton, North Carolina. Hugh says hello, Scotland. Mike says Carlo. Carlo says what's up, Daryl. Jane said hey, 8 Lug. Lowe said I don't know. Everybody talking about getting rid of her. Tree said read faster. I'm blind. Ha! Lotus said hello. What's up, Carlo? Carlo said what's up, Mike. Boggy said that's cause she's a terror. Jane said poor little Carmen.
What's wrong, Carmen?
Nicholas is showing stuff. Hugh said get some cane. He won't do nothing. Jane said hi, Nicholas. Lotus says only 99% of the time. The rest she's an angel. Carlos said, sup, Lotus, great job last night molding on Hybrids Live. Modding. Mike said, give the dog some pizza, y'all jerk. Nicholas said, Jane. Hughes says, he didn't know he was doing either. Jane said, R3 has ADHD now. I don't know what he's got. Matter said, has. He had it. He had. LOL. Maria said he treats the dog like that and wonder why the dog doesn't like him. Because I don't want the dog to eat my food. Thank God it wasn't a cat. I'd have strung him up. I'd have thrown him out in the middle of traffic. Hughes says ADHD has R3 now. JLO said pizza causes dumbass does. I bet you got it. Lotus says he gets on my nerves, Carlo.
I know I do.
Hughes says because you're going to get the garden hose. Buggy says but has kind of stopped being a menace to society since Evan was born. Carlos said yeah, he is a real hole. Lotus 8 Lug said 8 Lug said hi, Jane. Carlos said hello, Maria. Buggy said save it for the real hard McDonald's kicking she has been in. Maria says hi, Carlo. Boggy says yo, Carlo. Harry said yo, who is the gay dude on the couch? I thought it was you there for a minute. John Deere said lucky he got pizza. Samantha said hi. Carlos said what's up, Boggy. Harry said yo, who is the gay dude on the couch? I said I thought it was you. Hugh said I thought it was you on the couch. Joseph said let me have some of those Ritz. There, come get some. Boggy says, yo, Harry, it's you. Tree said he's the gay pizza delivery man.
Are you shitting?
Harry says, oh, I'm on the couch. Rick says, who are you? You said laughing. Boggy says, you tell me. Harry said, Maria says, why are you so mean to him? It's just pizza. Hell, it's my food. Rick says, I like you. Well, thank you, Rick. I like you too. Roscoe said, what up, guys? God bless. Maria said, freedom to King. Yeah, freedom to King. Boggy says, you hairy pothead. Roscoe said, must be glad to be back home. I am. I didn't get aggravated from nobody in Atlanta.
What the hell?
You said hello, Roscoe. Harry said, is this Pizzagate? Joseph said, where you get the pizza from?
Elizabeth's.
Joseph said, is this the Mandini support channel? I love to y'all. You said pizza is not good for dogs. Wesley Snipes says, why are you all overweight? Because we're not anorexics. We beat anorexia.
And muscle weighs more than fat.
What's wrong with your mouth? Why is it so heavy on bullshit?
Oh, I
This
thought,
slob
I
on
thought you were
top.
gonna ask
I thought you were
about
going
it, so,
somewhere else with this.
Marie says,
I would have. That's
What's
When
it
you-
look good down there?
you know,
What is
when,
happening here?
you know when I used to have a
Stop,
cat,
I'm almost done.
I used to feed her 5 or 6 times a day, and she still would follow me and eat my food. Hey, Lug says y'all making me want to go get pizza. GAM says, wait a minute, let me try to translate, see if it translates. Game said, hello, bald guy. Hello, not bald guy. Hugh said, salt is really bad for dogs. Maria says, but I didn't bother her like a mad bald man. AB says, hello. Lotus says, T-Mew, the butt pirate, I'm sorry. Maria says, maybe that's why my dad got rid of her, because she eats his food. AB says, my uncle, sorry, but I don't understand you because I don't speak English, unfortunately. Sorry. But then again, you wouldn't understand me saying I'm sorry. Joseph says, I like bald guys are funny. Carlos said, Papa Renzo said, hello to the family. Hello, Papa. Maria says, when I tell my dad I'm hungry, he says, eat me. Oh, shit. John Deere said, Rick and Randy. Kind of rhyme, not in a bad way.
You know what my dad tells me whenever I tell him I'm hungry? Me too, go get something.
Rick and Randy. I don't know who Rick is.
I call being pickle Rick.
Pete said it's USA. AB said, my uncle, are you well? Yeah. Boggy says, Shelby is finally screaming healthy again. Awesome. You said next time he says that, bite his leg. He won't say it again. What is
we not
this?
saying?
I don't know.
I'll bite somebody.
This Stan says, hey, can we talk a little? Just a little.
We can talk.
Brent said, bald guys are not funny. I asked Randy several to tell us a joke, but he wouldn't.
Hold on, I'll tell you a joke. You ready? You got to tell me whenever you get this.
Listen.
Listen. It's a joke.
Listen.
It's a joke.
Listen.
It's a joke. Calm
It
down.
picks up good. Real
Okay.
good. You ain't got to holler at me.
Huh?
Hey, God. Hey!
Okay.
Just cause
Ready?
Maria's in Iraq don't mean you need to holler.
Okay, you ready? How do you keep an idiot in anticipation?
I thought it was suspense.
Shut the fuck up. It's my joke. Let me tell it. Fuck.
Buggy said, whoop, I read that. Maria said, you guys, Maria said, funny, guys should have good jokes. Reaper said, meow. Lotus said, meow. Lotus said, sweet Buggy. Maria said, when I tell him I need money, he tells me too. Nicholas said, number one, maybe you should help him with the chickens and he'd give you money. Reaper said, just fired up the staying, getting ready to head out for dinner. Hey, is tonight? Maria said, or one time he told me when I shit in the bathroom, I'll make more money, just wait. Pete said, I will speak in French. I need subscribers in USA. Thank you very much. If you subscribe to us and it comes up public, we'll be glad to subscribe back. Lotus said, it's an angry vibe tonight. Jane said, hi, Reaper. Hugh said, hello, Reaper. Maria says, it's two chickens. Just middle face. Now, brown cow. Lotus said, I think we need a Randy on Randy boxing match. No.
I'm not even the problem tonight.
Mattis said, I agree, Lotus. Ernest says, what do you get when you cross a punch-drunk Japanese whose father got diarrhea and slap Happy Pay with a crack? That's too big of a damn joke. Lotus said,
did a joke.
meat can riff.
Timu can ref.
Well,
It translated.
oh, okay. Big Rick says, fun facts. The world's oldest dog lived to be 29.5 years old. Cool. Bluey. Swiss says, howdy. Hello,
The
Swiss.
vapor.
Maria says, it's only one chicken left. I can't stand it. AB, that's why he kept it. AB said, I'm just kidding. My uncle, I understand English. It's my native language.
Oh, okay.
Carlos says, what's up, Jane? I know we all pick and cut up, but I can't stand somebody to lie to me. Sorry. Does Happy Valentine's Day. Here's a rose for you. Well, thank you. Roscoe retracted his message. Carlos says, hello, Madison. Reaper said, tonight the the night, and I'm shitting bricks.
At least
Uh,
you probably won't
this-
think you fell in a parking lot.
The Swiss says a quick
might not be
hello
knowledge
before I
already
go. All right. Hello.
At least I didn't do it in high school.
Graham said, how's it going, fellas? It's
Good.
going great.
He's
Hope
just
it is
pissed off.
for you. John Deere says, wee, joking.
Oh, wee.
Hugh
That's what
says,
I'm
you got
asking.
this,
I don't
Reaper.
know.
Jane says, hi, Carlo. Lotus says, good luck, Reaper. Hey, you got this. Don't worry about it. There's plenty of money. When she see the bank account, she'll say, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm playing.
Listen, if she says no, you're already down on one knee. Use that opportunity to come up with the full force and uppercut her right in the jaw. She'll never say no to another man again.
Big Rick said, fun facts, 2014, the Corvette Stingray set the Guinness Book World Record by driving a mile in reverse at the speed of 53 miles an hour.
Didn't the man set that record?
AB said, I'm from Bahamas. It's island in North America, and the official language is English.
Cool.
Lotus says, you can do it. Jane said, hi, Swish. Hugh says, Swiss. Hugh says, hello, Big Tex. Reaper said, what if she says no? What if? If she says no, leave her wherever you got her.
Uppercut.
She ain't gonna say no. She's a nice lady. We met her one time. No.
Madison was nice at one point.
The Swiss says, hey, Jane. Hugh says, we too. AB said, your children are extremely lazy, but not near as lazy as you. Hugh said, she won't Reaper. Goonie says, I have been on the couch all weekend with explosive diarrhea. Well, you're shitting in the wrong place. They got commodes for that. Hugh said, she won't Reaper. Lotus says, you already knocked her up. Maria says, how many chickens you used to have? AB
What,
said, my
7?
uncle, the
7 or
weather is very cold outside in my city. Christopher said, my name is Christopher. Maria said, what if she says no to what? He's going to propose.
8. He's gonna pop the Don't do it.
Jane said, it's cold in the Bahamas.
Watch, Madison.
Question mark. Carlos said, I used to have 3 hens. They were attack chickens. Boggy says, hee. Olivia asked me to make her a sandwich at lunch this morning, and I'm very, very proud of the joke I made. Lotus said, the woman blackmailed a sheriff to get you back. I think you're safe.
Okay, this person here said, check this man's garden drives, and then corrects it to hard drives. If you're too damn stupid to put garden drives, you shouldn't be talking shit on the internet.
Yeah, what he said.
Maria said, propose? That's a very important moment.
Why?
I mean, it's a valid question. Do you want me to read while you eat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'll get up there. I'll put my shoes back on.
If you guys want me to read, I got you.
Pass.
Why?
Because you're, well, you give it a good try. You give good effort.
I'm great.
I ain't never seen somebody that couldn't read with their shoes off. You're getting behind, jackass. I finally got caught up.
And I'll get caught up again.
No, you won't. You get behind, I have to take it over.
Let's see here. Al Architect said internet is tough. Internet can be. Danny, or whatever you want to be called, said God forbid Google have autocorrect. Are you new to technology?
Google
How the
doesn't
fuck
have
do you
autocorrect.
autocorrect hard to garden? Whatever.
And why does Google have a... Why are you on Google?
Yeah. Boggy said, I told her I'm not your wife. Maria said, what do you mean by why? Well, what do you mean why, you bald man? Because getting married is a huge benefit to the man.
Why?
Reaper said, all right, y'all, we're heading out. I'll let you know tomorrow night about what her answer is. Remember to be safe and remember, keep it silly. Thank you, Reaper. Have a good time. And remember, uppercut.
What in the world does the guy get out of it?
That's what I
The
just said.
instantly they say yes,
He loses
they
half of
start
the
saying
shit.
no. They take half of every damn thing.
They get the ring that's worth $2 grand.
Yeah,
plus.
you don't get shit. They start telling you what to do. Then they want you to change everything you've ever done in your life. What man would think stupid enough to get married in these days? What the hell? Next.
The ones in high school on the couch.
No.
Hey, you might want to keep him.
Boggy said, I'm an asshole. At least you can.
I'm an asshole.
Al Architect said, are you construction guy? Nah, we work for the railroad and Justin works at a CNC place. Joe wears a drool bib said, have you ever brought your son to a truck shop or truck stop to blow his load in the rectum of a lot lizard? I am disappointed that you have not done that for us. That sounds like a great time to me.
He saved us from a few STDs.
Lotus said, and then she hit you and you made a sandwich, probably. Al Architect said, I love tractors. Do you drive one? Well, we have one outside that he drives to events, but other than that,
my tractor sexy.
I drive a train. It's
I
even
just
better.
keep plugging along.
Let's see. Your dentist said this 375-pound, 5'4" guy with the beard, his hard drive has cheese pizza for sure. Oh yeah, totally.
Who's 300 or something?
Apparently, he thinks somebody in here is 375, 5'4".
Good God.
I mean, they can't spell. Their autocorrect's fucked up, and they're stupid enough to think we're 375
Nobody in
and
our
5'4".
family's 5'4".
Let's see. Your Boggy said, take it easy, Reaper. BHW Gaming 6209 said, greetings from Texas.
Which he might be talking to you because you're the closest to 5'4".
Oh yeah, because I'm the one talking shit with Texas.
Okay.
Put a pin in for Texas.
Okay.
All right, we'll get a pin in for you. Lotus said, good luck, Reaper. You got this. Christopher said, my name is Christopher. Christopher Wobbin, did you just shit?
No, that was the couch.
Oh.
I'll be laughing right now.
Nicholas said, Pepsi. I was drinking today with a sandwich. I bet that was a delicious Pepsi.
Ouch.
Maria said, what was your most important moment? Is it when you buy your car or proposed?
Car.
I mean, I
Neither
proposed and my
one is
wife
really
laughed
important.
at me, thought I fell in a parking lot.
If you buy a car or propose, poof, you're still losing money on both of them.
Well, listen, if you
It's-
buy a car, it doesn't
Yeah.
wake up in the morning and decide it doesn't love you anymore.
True, but you'll still sit there and pay payments on it like a woman.
It would be better if you got that thought
But
out.
and then you you put in a cam and poof, it sounds better.
Nicholas sent some smiling with peace
But if you
fingers.
put the cam in it, ain't gonna leave you for another one.
Exactly.
Adam said, hey guys, hello Adam at Grease Spot Garage TV.
Hello, Adam.
Global vibes for you, said doing haircut. I'm good.
And if
Lotus
you
said,
want
who
to
hurt
get
you,
another one,
Randy?
They won't argue.
I'll give you a hint. Boggy said, no, I didn't get hit, but I still made the sandwich. That's what I thought. Whoopsh.
Good boy.
My goldfish drowned. 5178 said, I like boobies. Or boobs.
Me too.
Boobies. Boggy said, hey, I'm that stupid, Pops.
It's okay.
It's a beautiful night. Adam said, Lotus. Johnny River says, yo, what's up to my good buddies? What's up, Johnny? We are okay over here. Hope you are. Maria said, LOL, Randy, you're so angry for nothing.
Beat the woman, beat the woman. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Boggy said, Lotus, that's what I'm thinking. High on Jesus 666 says, please yell, I'm hard of hearing.
Huh?
Turn on closed captioning.
I gotta cry.
Maria said, I hate to
It's
say
bad.
that, but I agree with you for the first time in my
Yeah.
life. Did you hear that?
What?
Maria agrees with you
What the hell did I say to make her agree with me?
about the marriage thing. She says, I hate to say it, but I agree with you for the first time in my life.
About the marriage thing?
I would assume. What else are you talking about?
I don't know.
Al Architect
We've agreed before.
said, do you know how to change a tire? Nah.
No.
Adam
No, we
said,
just sell them, put them on, and let them go.
yep, we don't even balance them. Just send them on down the street. Hugh said, hello, Adam. Adam said, teacher.
At least
Boggy
they
said,
put money in
Adam,
to put
where
it in it.
where Adam? Hugh said, hello, Johnny. Boggy said, Adam. Lotus said, what are you thinking? You don't want to know. Maria said, marriage these days are awful. I prefer to stay unmarried for the rest of my life. It's better than choosing the wrong person at a young age and then regret it for the rest of my life. But if you get married, at least in the States, if you get married and you decide, I don't want to be married anymore, you can take half of his shit.
Well, you do have that advantage. But Yes, we agree on something, Maria.
But you know the really sad part is it doesn't matter if you're 18, if you're 28, if you're 50. If you start dating a female nowadays, they expect marriage like pretty quickly. Like they don't cook, they don't clean, they don't do hardly anything.
You might better go back to reading.
I'm
You
not
still
even
gotta go
talking about
home
my
tonight.
wife. I'm already married. But listen, remember that song that replaced Baby It's Cold Outside? I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me show you how I got this ring. That's all she brings to the table. You're screwed.
And she don't even do that.
Yep. Jane said, hi, Adam. Lotus said, scary. Adam said, Boggy. Boggy said, who hurt Randy? Don't worry about it. You should know the answer to that. Adam said, Jane. Lotus said, what's up, Adam? Mike said, hi, Adam. Madison retracted her message. Raro, I'm in trouble.
You'll hear that one again.
Maybe she'll retract her message at home. Probably not. Listen, if I don't show up to breakfast tomorrow, just know I got my ass beat. Hugh said, marriage is bad now because people are selfish. When you marry, it's not about me, it's about us. Gooey McDougal said, I'm
I
about
said that. It ain't got a damn thing to do with us anymore. It's her.
Oh, good God Almighty!
Gooey McDougal said, I'm about to get finger blasted on some Miller Lite.
Go on.
Come on, hurry up!
Go.
Papa's got to poo. Papa's got to poo. All right, you stay.
Hey! Get your ass out. Go. Colin.
I was gonna dive over and take my damn pizza. Y'all really, y'all really fixing to see a damn body slam.
Did you hear about Gooey McDougal? He said, I'm about to get finger blasted on some Miller Lite. Sounds kind of gay. Maria said, and I know a lot of people who won't agree with me for that. Well, I say, I mean, marriage is kind of one of those, there's not a lot of benefit to it outside of, you know, some of the tax breaks. But like you said, I mean, if people want to get married because they got this golden shovel, I don't need to call them a gold digger. If you do well in life as a man, a female can divorce you. North Carolina. Female can divorce you and take half of your shit that she never worked for. Never paid a dime for it. And she could take half of it. She could demand it to be sold and take half of the money, never put a dollar or a dime toward it. And she gets it because she's the female. Let's see here. Lotus said, good hint. Thank you. Hugh said, except in prearranged and bought marriages. Yeah. Jalon DeFellon said, what's good? What's good, my felon?
This pizza?
Boggy said, cars are like marriage. The only difference is when you want a divorce, it doesn't take half your shit. You know, a boat is like your wife. You spend a bunch of money on it. You spend a lot less time on it than you want to. Joshua retracted their message. Lotus said, you can't list your wife for sale on Marketplace. Yep. The Satire Show said, hi, hello. Carlo, oh, I am way behind.
I told you was going to.
Carlo said, the only thing you'll find on the NDP hard drives is the Randy files. No, we can't release those. Boggy said, Lotus, you want to bet? Jack Russell, 9569, said, I just took the meanest shit at Walmart and I ain't even flushing. Damn, somebody else said that yesterday. My friend said, what is Pops eating? It is a meat lover's pizza from Elizabeth's Pizza here in town. Hugh said, right, Boggy, you only have to self-hate your stuff to fix it. Or sell half your stuff. But you have the option to sell, not just forced. Boggy said, amen, Hugh. Hugh said, again with the Walmart shit. Come on, man. Yep. Sky's having a wiener party in her bunghole. Jack Russell said, what? Want a pic of it, Grand Vic? AU... whatever. Said, hello, it's me again from Morocco. Hello! From America. Hugh said, nah, a sausage party. There are ladies here as well. We probably just made them mad.
Y'all just left the doors open so long it's cold in here. You might want to turn that heat on.
Aye, Captain. Hugh said, yeah, man. Grandma Gertrude said, it's a freak off. Totally. Beth said, boys, butt hurt much about marriage, LOL.
Just a little.
I'm happily married more often than I'm not
She
happily
says
married.
he is anyway.
I would say I can say what I want. She can't hear me, but earlier she retracted that message. My phone's back there. I bet you I got a dirty text message, and not the good dirty. Hugh said, I want to see it. Too bad there is no smell-o-vision. Maria said, WTF you expect women to cook and clean? If you want someone to serve you, just hire a maid. No. There are women out there that refuse to get jobs. All right, if you are a stay-at-home mom, I understand you're taking care of the kids. Okay, you're taking care of the kids. But if I come home and still have to clean the house and I still have to make my own dinner and all you've done all day is sit at home and help with the kids.
Now, don't get me wrong. It takes a lot to raise kids.
It does.
But there, traditionally, the women says we don't want to just sit at home and cook and clean. But y'all still expect the man to go out and go out and make the money and just come in and hand it to you. Yeah, no, don't get started on that.
Let's see. Jane said, my money is on Maddie. Adam said, gonna start
Mine too, Jane.
Adam's gonna start premiering a new video every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wonderful. Hugh said, that's why men have walked away from entitled women. Yup. Nicholas said, yes, peace and love. Groovy, buddy. I'm all for peace and love. It is rare for people my age or younger nowadays to want to get married for a rightful reason. Let's see. Maria said, it's not about the women. It's the world change, become more expensive and difficult. And there's still people every day that live off of a single income house. Yes, it becomes more difficult. But it happens. But yes, you are right. Women and men both are working now. So it does make things a little bit different.
Both of them can be asses. I'm not trying to say that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 50-50 thing. I mean, one could be bad, the other one could be bad.
Yeah,
it's a flip of a coin whether they're bad. You're
now listen, everybody, we're making jokes and stuff. I'm just actually saying that, there's a lot of guys out there that don't deserve the shit.
They don't deserve the stuff
they've done a lot of wrong shit, but there's a lot of women out there that's done a lot of wrong shit too. Yep. So
Nicholas sent some peace signs. Hugh said it takes two to make a family work.
It does.
That's exactly right. And it takes two to mess up a marriage. So if it happens, blame her and her mother.
That's usually where it starts.
Boggy said, hate to say it, but I have money on your wife.
Me too, Boggy.
Listen, send the money. She's gonna whoop my ass tonight, I promise. But like I said, I am happily married more often than I'm not happily married. Which, I mean, I'm happily married. Yes, we get on each other's nerves, but it's life. Adam said next week I'm gonna have a major announcement for the channel. Wonderful, can't wait for it. Federal Bureau investigation. None. Not if you get a prenup before. Yeah, good luck with that. Lotus and Pandora is finished. Adam said, get divorced in Texas then. Uh-oh. Madison said, don't propose in the first place if you don't want to get married.
Yep. Agree.
Hey, I wanted to get married, so I proposed. I am fine with being married. Maria said, I like North Carolina marriage rules.
Comment needs to be shut the hell up then.
Yeah. No. I can do what I want. She can do what she wants. Just respect me and I respect you. Maria said, I like North Carolina marriage rolls. Maybe I should marry there. Yeah, she gonna take somebody's shit. Gothic Mom, or Go Thick Mom, just depends on how you want to say it, said you can rent her out though. We'll start the bidding at $5,000. Adam said nope, but it definitely involves Pandora and her future. Cool. Maria said in Iraq, women can't ask for divorce, only men can. Well, over here, women can ask for it just as much as the man. And the general rule of thumb, whoever gets a lawyer first gets most of the shit.
But now, in Iraq, is it still, do you pick your husband or they pick for you?
Well, yeah, I mean, that is a good question. I mean, I don't know how often in the world there is still arranged marriages, but I know they're still out there. The satire show said marriage is overrated. Again, you can have the same accomplishment without ever getting married.
What is a marriage anyway? It's just.
I love you so much, I'm going to get the government involved.
But it's just a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all care for each other, you don't need the paper.
Let's see here. Maria said, that is why I won't marry here. The marriage rolls are horrible. Hugh said, it's changing. Women are getting screwed nowadays. Women inherit 75% of the marriages because they are bored. Or, excuse me, women initiate 75% of the marriages because they are bored. Boggy said, that's why I prefer those bunnies. Oh, here we go with Boggy's bunnies. I bet you like that Bad Bunny halftime show.
Yeah, but you're spending half your paycheck on
Yeah.
the penicillin.
Lotus said, if you sold that car, we ain't friends no more. Beth said, amen, Madison. Hey, there you go. Lotus said, just kidding. Don't sell Pandora. Hugh was laughing at Lotus. Lotus said, give it to me. Mr. Memester 101 said, Jesus loves you. Pray to him and ask for him to save you, and he will. God bless. Thank you. But just as a forewarning, if you're still in here, we refrain from talking about something of the nature of politics, religion,
Or
or
controversial
yeah,
subjects.
because we're worldwide, and we don't want to upset somebody as we sit here and talk about marriage. Mike said, Hugh, Walmart must be the highlight of his life. No kidding. Boggy said, haha. The satire show said, I am a woman, and I am so against marriage. Oh, I apologize. I could not tell by your profile picture. My vision's about as blurry as it's going to get. But marriage can be a good thing because, I mean, if two people love each other, if you want to get married, get married. But marriage is used as a weapon
Again,
nowadays.
all I want to know, or not all I want to say, is a marriage is just a piece of paper. That's it. That just says that you're married. If y'all care for each other, you don't need a piece of paper.
Maria said, like when the husband dies, only the children and the husband's family could take his money, but the wife can't.
Oh, shit.
That is insane. Cray said, the best day is buying the boat, then selling it. Boggy said, retracted message. Mike said, I bet I can guess what she is typing, or she was typing. She's probably saying, shut up, Randall.
She would have left that.
Petite said, Mustang beautiful, Porsche beautiful, Bugatti Veyron beautiful, B-E-A-U. P.U. said, hi, son, and never done. Hello, P.U.
Hello.
The other son is in the bathroom. His son, not mine. I don't have a son. Boggy said, I like a woman. I'm just terrified of them. They're
Well,
They're
let
pretty
me just
mean.
say this. Be afraid. Very afraid.
My friend said marriage is a representation of Christ and the church. Carlos said, if you want a hardworking woman, marry an African woman.
Is it really? Is that true, or is somebody saying that?
No, that's our friend in Raleigh. Like, legit, it's in the Bible and stuff about getting married. It is a unity before God. That's the whole point of a marriage. It's not just like the jokes about government stuff.
That's right. Well,
Because I y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Bible does not allow like divorce.
well, I know that
I
certain
could be
people
wrong.
say you're not supposed to get divorced.
Let's see here. Hugh said, I am tired of being censored by YouTube. Uh-oh. You getting censored on here, or are you talking about like on your channel? Oh, yeah. He typed it out for us. Adam said, I guess we will see, Lotus. Who knows? P.U. said, hi. Hello, P.U. Maria said, yeah, if you won't spend all your money on the women, then what are you going to spend the money on? Me. If my wife is
Wait a
working,
minute.
she can
Who
spend her
worked
money.
for it? Who worked?
If my wife is working, I don't ask for her money. And she doesn't usually ask for my money.
I know somebody that's worked and everything's ever come up. They took money. And then when they get money, they sure the hell don't share it. He eats that crust now, we're gonna have trouble.
Mine or yours?
It's not mine, I eat mine.
Yeah, don't let him eat it.
But if you let him eat it, he'll be eating the rest of it.
You give it to him. Let's see here. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Boggy said,
Surprisingly,
well,
I didn't
Christ is approaching it wrong.
Get out the way, fatty.
Hugh said, according to that religion. Carlos said, hello, P.U. Hugh said, I've seen the videos on the men saying so. And then said, a woman is no better than a cow or dog. See, that's not right. I don't agree with that in the slightest.
No, I'll say that about everything we've talked about, all the different people. We're all human.
Cray said, you all shouldn't talk shit on Valentine's Day.
Oh, is that what day it is?
Hugh said, I've seen videos of the men saying so. Well, there's
Men
people
saying
out
what?
there that believe it. There's people out there that fully believe that a woman is property. And it's not right, in my opinion. Captain
don't
Bad
believe
Bill
that
said,
either.
howdy, y'all. Howdy, Captain.
They have a right just like everybody else. I don't believe in that.
Lotus said, should we tell Grandma that, Hugh? Uh-oh. Hugh said, YouTube will not censor me.
But I think he's saying that I don't think he feels that way.
Yeah, I think he's saying that people say that.
Yeah, I don't think he feels that way.
Boggy said, "Oh no, bad idea." Hugh said, "She is sitting here. She knows what I am talking about, not our religion."
That's
I
what
got
I
you.
see.
I have officially picked up what you have put down. Jane said, "You guys are bashing women a lot. We aren't all bad." No, you're not. Like I said, the average person now, not all.
Now, I
Average.
tried to I told y'all we were picking around, but at the same time, there's still just as much ass as guys out there than women.
Yep. But we don't have experience of being married to men. Maybe Justin. But other than that, we don't have experience of being married to men.
And you're
So,
gonna bring all the damn gay flags in now because of that shit.
well, as long as they
be
like it, it's
talking
okay.
about being married to no man.
Oh, Justin got married once to a man.
Shut up.
Michael does not count.
Pew said, "Big
He
boys,
left his
hello, how
socks
are you?"
on.
Oh! Never mind, it's okay. Pew said, "Big boys, hello, how are you?"
Hello.
Maria said, "Here the wife can take as much as she wants from her husband's money. The Rolls says the husband should give money to his wife even if she was more rich than him."
No.
Why?
That's insane, though. But
What do
again,
you think about the 19th Amendment?
oh fuck.
I don't even know.
Captain Bad Bill said, "I've been happily married for 10 years. I've been married for 44 years.
I'm fixing to
Only
say
10
that
before
same
happy.
damn thing.
Only 10 you were happy.
Get
Well,
over it.
you just about a passing grade by today's standards." Oh, Jane said it again. "You guys are bashing women a lot. We aren't all bad." Agreed. Lotus said, "It's been nice knowing you, Rando. Let us know when your funeral is, Madison." Madison said, "I don't get a funeral. She's going to burn my ass and just throw me somewhere." But there's no point of having a funeral when only about 3 people is going to show up. The rest of them is going to dance on my
A
grave.
funeral for me.
Jane said, "Hi, PU," or pay you.
Better not.
He said if we give him a funeral and bury him, when we walk upstairs and you feel like something poked you in the bunghole, it's going to be him.
me. It's going to be me.
He's going to
I promise you.
blow some saliva on your asshole and
Every
make you
time,
think you shit.
every time the wind blows, y'all gonna get shit in your eye. When you know how a bug will fly up your nose, and you can't get it out. I'm gonna be that damn bug. I'm gonna fly up right up there and aggravate the hell out of you.
Hugh said, "I watch a video of men saying what they are doing when they tell you who they are. Believe them." PU said, "Hi, Jane. Hello." Carlos said, "Good. Thanks, PU. How are you?" Jacob said, "All my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat
in Tennessee.
Okay, we're done singing. Let's see. I need to get caught up.
Oh hell!
Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
How many likes we got?
41.
Hey!
I bet they're all women.
The women took their damn likes back.
How
Let's see.
long we been in here? Hour?
I don't know.
It's 7:30. We're coming on at 6:30.
Holy crap. Yeah. Dyrus said, "Howdy from Russia. God bless y'all. Hello from America land. Thanks for coming into from Russia." Hugh said, "Marriage is a contract, so when you die, your other gets benefits. When you love each other, it does not matter." Agreed. Lotus said, "Boggies, bunnies, that's catchy." BBs. Hugh said, "Hello, Russia." PU said, "Good boys, good, thanks. Is it hot in Australia?" Yes,
How would you know?
because he's told us. Captain Bad Bill said, "FYI, a marriage license does not expire. And even if you have the receipt, it's hard as hell to return them." Adam said, "Right, marriage takes a lot of work. If you are afraid of the work it takes, then don't do it. Sometimes married people hate each other for months on end, but they fix what needs to be fixed and good." Well, it's not even marriage. People are sometimes wrong. Sometimes we make mistakes, and what we have to do is admit that we've made a mistake, and we do better next time.
But now-
Not
What
just
if they
say,
keep
"Well, it's
making
your
the
fault."
same mistake?
It's not a mistake then, it's a fucking choice.
Mhm.
We've talked about that. If you keep making the same mistake, same mistake, same mistake, same mistake,
But they
it's not a
apologize.
mistake.
They said everything's fine.
Okay, I want you to grab you a bottle, an empty bottle of water. I want you to bottle it up. All right, and then I
But
want
they
you to
said
try to
it
pull
was
it out,
fine. They-
and then say, "I'm sorry."
But
And if
they-
does it fix it?
But they
no.
said-
Then take a deep breath and blow in it and see it's almost fixed.
But again,
Matthew said, "Howdy."
3 more times and I might forgive you. Huh?
Howdy, Matthew.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
Hugh said, because all my exes live in Texas. Tile by James said, this is America.
Hey.
Get over it. No shit. We are in America.
Hey,
Hey.
who laid up?
Hugh said, it's a legal contract.
Who laid
Oh,
up?
exactly. Maria said, yes, there's still arranged marriage. For example, my parents got married because of arranged marriage, but now these days, most people married after love stories, and they date for years before getting married. Okay. See,
Love
times have
stories-
changed.
Love stories don't exist.
Love stories you watch.
Boggy
on TV.
said, yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
agree with
exist on
Jane. I
TV.
think I raised 4
But
women.
if you
Granted,
meet a girl,
but
it takes
both of the
a
ones
month
that are married had
date,
a
and
kid
then it's
before
just
it.
argument.
But oh well, one of the two of them
Sometimes
are
there's
decent,
a
but
bunch of
both seem to
arguments.
follow that woman.
Yeah,
Or the woman.
at least they.
Jane said, such a beautiful night. Happy Valentine's Day.
Day.
Exactly, Jane. Beautiful night. Happy Valentine's Day. Hugh said, right, Adam, but have someone next to you that you know more than anything is awesome. Trust no woman. Live in. Live on. Love on. Love in. Whatever. Joe Bird said, hi, Pops. Hey, Randy. Hello, Joe Bird.
Hello, Joe Bird.
Carlo said, yes, PU. Hot here. Maria said, like 80% now married for love and the rest is still arranged marriage. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad that we're making it away from that. Let's see here. Joe Bird said, hi. Hugh said, hello, Joe. Boggy said, then again, I made them crazy scary as hell as well. You could have just left the scary off. John Glad said, marriage is a promise to each other before God. I got it. That's what I thought, John Glad. Darius said, you know this country song, When I Die in Texas. I've not heard that one before. Maria said, man, if I told you what's the horrible roles, especially marriage roles, here, you'll be so shook or shocked.
Shook.
You're welcome to tell us. Mike said, hi, Joe. Madison said, that's why marriages were done in the church.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Tile by James said, marriage has a definition.
How to spend all your money in one sitting.
Hugh said, if you divorced, you cannot marry another divorced and remarry that person again. You know, technically Madison's my ex because she's not my girlfriend anymore. She's my wife. So every time she pulls that shit, would you,
You are getting behind trying to make a joke,
fuck
and you're only getting yourself deeper in that shit at home.
I'm going to just
Just
tell her her book
read.
looks nice, and I'm going to hope it works.
It doesn't work all the time.
It does not work. Listen, you know, back in the 90s, they used to say, does my butt look big in these jeans? And if you said yes, they got mad.
Read before you keep getting your shit in deeper. Read, or get out of the way and I will read.
Suck me. Joe Bird said, hi, Mike. Adam said, Grand Pedovic, absolutely. Does nothing special, said, I think it allows divorce for cheating and abuse.
Thanks.
That-
Abuse.
And cheating.
Abuse.
And cheating.
But the women hit us all the time. What's the point of us not being able to swing back?
These hands rated E for everyone. Boggy said, the Bible
It's
doesn't
not my
like
fault she
you
burned my
having
steak.
premarital sex and divorce. You are absolutely right. So stay away from the bunnies. But if you never get married, it's not premarital.
Wait, really?
Joe Bird said, hey, Grandpa Vic. And Joe Bird said, hey, Justin.
Hello.
You're not Justin. John Glass said, breakdown of society is due to the lack of marriage. The disrespect, too. Jane said, hi, Gabe. Kevin said, damn, this steak is good, brother. Glad I cooked it for you. PU said,
cooked it
Carlo,
right. That's why you're
here
not
it
black and
rains
blue."
and it is cold. I hate to hear that. It's supposed to be 100% chance of rain tomorrow. Hugh said, hello, John, and cool deal, Kevin. Joe Bird said, hey, Jane. Jay Dens, Crazy Life, said, hey, dude, what's up? Joe Bird said, hey, Jacob. Kevin said, you are a good man, brother. Hugh said, we are human. Human. Nah, just kidding. Al Architect said, my great-grandma said the hillbilly word. What's that mean?
Hillbilly world.
All I can say, us joking around, bullshitting around, if we offended any woman, that's because you kicked the dog.
Carlo
Good luck.
said, CC at PU, winter time in, is that Italy?
If anybody got mad about that, that's because they're
Cootie
guilty of
Queen
something.
said, what we talking about? Well, somebody got us on the topic of marriage, and that's what we've been talking about the last 30 minutes. If you would like to change the conversation, I'll be at it in 30 minutes.
Poor old Bucky's over there. If
I hope
only
he turned that
watched this
damn phone off.
live. I should have kept watching this live.
Let's see here. Hugh said, I do not feel that way. They do, and I've seen videos of them saying so. I got you. I picked up what you're putting down. Gator said, I'm going to marry a barn owl in my next life. Woohoo! Woohoo! Boggy said, I gave sister chocolate, well, too, and a cousin I have no Valentine.
I'm going AI.
Hugh said, hello, Gator. Pew said, big boys, yes. Boggy's laughing. Hugh said, a go. Cool deal. Laughing.
And if you go on TikTok now, you scroll a little bit, you find a TikTok lot. I found a TikTok.
Jane said,
live
hey,
the other
Gator.
night. I was
Hugh
playing
said,
the
heck
game,
no.
I'm like, Julian,
Kevin
look at
said,
this
I'm a
ugly
good man.
woman.
Trust me.
She's
Trust.
hideous.
Boggy said, hey, it ain't
And
gay
I
if you got
sent it
socks
to her.
on.
And she's over
Exactly.
here, guys. All right, guys.
Hugh said, rolling on the ground, laughing my F and A off.
And Julian looks away.
Jupiter
And she gets sick,
452
y'all.
says Valentine's Day. Come
Pops
on.
a tit. You're on
Uh,
TikTok live.
Dragos, do you
And she
know
goes,
the riddle
"All
of
right,
C.
guys,
Kyle?
We're almost there to the goal."
Nope.
I'm like, oh, no.
So they said I can tell the story.
You pop in a booth
Okay.
for just a gift, and you have like $50 or $60 worth of gifts, and that's your goal. I don't know what's gonna happen. But she got the goal, and she goes, "All right, guys, I sent you the video."
Kevin said you don't
Still
bash
online, sending the
another.
girl, and
Joe Bird
mind
said
you,
all my
an
exes
ugly
live in
girl
Texas, and
and
Texas is a place I
money
really
to
love
get a video?
to be, but all my
You're a
exes
loser.
live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Hugh's laughing. Carlo said she lies and says she still loves him. Can't fund a better man. Mike said hi, Gator. Boggy said Kevin. We are bashing each other. Bear Williams said hi. Maria said because she's a woman, women need more money. We buy more clothes. We care about ourselves more. Men buy 2 shirts in 10 years.
No, you are covering yourself up, making yourself look like somebody that's not.
well, maybe
You
I don't know if she is.
you are putting makeup on and covering a face up and making yourself look like somebody else. It's like one for each personality. You don't do. Ooh.
Will you shut up? I'm behind. Cootie Queen said, LMAO, I'm traditional. If I could, I'd stay home and take care of the house. But I'm proud to have a job and give my husband the income so I can help as much as I can. Marriage should be a give and take relationship. Both of you give, both of you take.
Shit, I had one that was give and take. I give, she took.
Hey, knock knock.
Who's there?
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
Hugh said, we're cutting up and having fun. Gator said, hi, Jane, Mac, Mike, NDP, and anyone I missed. What's up, Gator? How
Hello,
have you been, buddy?
Gator!
Hopefully you're warm in Florida. Hopefully all that snow's gone. Hugh said, that's all. Love all in Tennessee. And then it said, double tap the screen, peeps.
Wish you might be on.
Dragoose said, do you know the riddle of C? No. Hugh said, 127. Maria said, I'll take my like back. Okay.
Be careful.
Carlos said, you only gay if you take it.
No,
if not, if you
Maria,
get it.
don't take your light back. Please, no.
Carlo, if you have socks on, it's not gay. Petite said, new YouTube channel, French Super Automobile 71 coming soon for D. Okay. Hugh said, get it, Maria. Pete said, to start, he wants 50 subscribers. Okay. Boggy said, Lotus, I like that it's catchy. Haha, Boggy's Bunnies. We got a new Hugh Hefner in here. Hugh said, it's the makeup that's awesome. Pass. Jacob's
I hate
laughing.
makeup.
Lotus said,
Me
yeah,
too.
Boggy's
Like-
Bunny's house, new TV show like Springer.
You touch her face.
Hugh said, we all want to be right, but we aren't always right. Boston B Ruins 88-UV67 said they're gay. Everybody, they're coming out of the closet. Congratulations to him for liking some Boston booty. Lotus said beads and all.
Together with Michael.
Jane said, Hugh, you pick fights just to make up. Hugh said, jumping beads. Boggy said, a house full of bunnies. Hell yeah. No comment.
Bunnies.
Hugh said, I don't know better. Rolling on the floor, laughing my F&A off, but make still awesome. Captain Bad Bill said, your channel title describes a good marriage.
Never done project.
Never done projects is late, but live. Hugh said, I'm old school. Deshaun Laquarius said, tapping in from Central Correctional Facility. Cool. Hugh said, hello, Captain. Hello, Jailbait. Set Brick said, show us your head. Pass. Hugh said, jailbait, ooh ha ha. Jailbait, ooh ha ha. Umber to Stanley, 3866 said, what's Doggo's name? Cane. Like sugar cane or raisin cane? Lotus said no. Jane said, hi, Deshaun. Hugh said, welcome, jailbait. This meeting will now begin. Jacob said, your dad is thinking about the song All My Exes Live in Texas. Maria said, I was going to sleep early today, but the topic was so interesting, so it kept me awake. Hugh said, Nemo, anyone? Boggy said, Randy, you ain't met Cherry. Okay. Adrian Adkins said, how much does a rail car cost? Depends on what kind of rail car.
And what's in it?
Yep. Boggy said, and thank God you haven't. Set Bricks, you keep asking that, I'll just time you out.
Cherry, is that the one with the long black hair?
No, this looks like a guy.
Oh.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at Aiden's. Or Adrian. Boggy's probably... Cherry's probably a guy. Garrett Clemens Sports said, where are y'all's Valentine's dates? LOL, love you guys. Well, my wife is going somewhere. His girlfriend's somewhere, and Dad's been here all day. Tony said, hi. Hello, Tony.
I'm probably going somewhere.
Rednecks Cal 87 said, nowadays it's done on OnlyFans. Exactly. $5 a month.
Guys, look, if you give me $5 for one singular month, you get to see my coochie. Oh man, I'm real high and powerful.
Why does nobody respect me?
Look at the car I got. But I'm not gonna think about the child that I have in a few years, and I'm gonna imagine him in middle school. Is this your mom popping her puss? Maggie. Oh my god, guys, there's a video with her butthole. Oh my god!
Sounds like Justin has a lot of experience on OnlyFans.
Evidently. He sounded like he kind of knew what was going on.
Guys, she just turned
This
40.
is a
Why did her...
conversation he's had with somebody.
No,
Hugh said my ex-girlfriend is my wife,
my buddy's
girlfriend,
cousin,
LOL.
OnlyFans.
Hugh said they used to get mad and now happy. What the hey?
Before he went to military.
Oh, Adam
he was
said
sitting
30
over
minutes
there,
ago he had to
and
go.
Mason's like, hold on. Mason
See ya,
goes
Adam.
on her account, subscribes to his OnlyFans.
Big Rex,
I'm
Texas.
Like, what?
Said fun ECU fact, the name for the mascot, PD, was chosen through a contest among local Pitt County elementary school children in 1983.
That's cool.
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
a good
no.
change of subject. What?
ECU?
Yeah. Is that Carmen's?
Yeah.
You're wearing women's clothing.
Oh
Boggy said, nobody said I was a saint, Randy. Leave me and my business alone. Touche.
I agree.
Wingner, Wolf Therian said, hi, y'all. Hello, Wolf.
Hello.
Hugh said, later, Adam. Jane said, bye, Adam. Hugh said, Boggy. Carlos said, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Nope. Welcome back. You've probably been back for 30 minutes.
Dude.
Carla. Hugh said, hello, Wingner. Yep. Said, wait, did y'all got married? Yeah. Oh, shite.
It skipped.
Yep, it skipped. So damn annoying.
I hate it when that was messing me up bad.
Okay, Hugh said, so how is Fireball? We got a little frustrated. We got to get power steering lines made. I got to do a little more wiring.
Power steering is mounted.
Yeah, it is installed.
And I got
And
to
wired
figure
up.
out the alternator.
I got to finish wiring up the key on, power on, and the ground. But we got to figure out the alternator. Henry Jones Jr., 3245, said, you ride bikes with no seats on them. Okay.
Well, how long
Whatever
are you
you
supposed
say.
to enjoy it?
Floored for the Lord said, howdy, T. Howdy, Floored for the Lord. How you doing?
Hello.
Graham Pidovic, a.k.a. Hugh, said, what y'all still have to do? Power steering lines, alternator.
Power
And-
steering line. And we got to get the alternator.
Yeah. I thought there was two lines that went on this car.
One's returned, and I think
We got a
I
cap
just about got enough to make it to the return. And it don't hold pressure, so I can just do a straight line on it.
Okay. Leo Kills said, yo, I saw something crazy. Okay. Hugh said, hello, Floored, and then sent Dad sleeping. Boggy said, why did he call it AI?
What?
What he wants?
An AI
He wants an AI because they're $250,000 and he can mute them.
Gonna bang.
Jacob said to me, woohoo, is in the party. Hugh sent all the members emojis. Floor for the Lord said Vic. Jane said Henry should be 18 years. Maria said, here's the husband pays for the house, for the car, for the house, furniture, for the children's needs, spend money on his wife. So basically the husband should pay for everything and the wife don't. And they're not allowed
What
to
does-
expect to clean the house
What
and
does
cook.
she do? I mean, I'm just curious. I mean, what is her role? If you don't
Lord
mind
for
me
the
asking.
Lord said, "Happy Valentine's Day, Jane." Yes, everybody, listen. All seriousness, Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Leo Kill said, "Nearly 500 kids go missing in America every year. That's crazy." Yup. Boggy said, "Do." Jane said, "Thanks, Floyd M." Faithful 7777 said, "Look at these lazy track laborers. Y'all need to get to work." I'll go to work Monday morning.
People come into the live past 6 o'clock and call somebody lazy.
Well, it might not be after.
Because they just woke up. They've slept all day.
Yeah.
You slept all day?
Beth
You
said
know what I did all
Hallmark
day?
ain't
Jerked
making
it.
any money
I
off of
ain't
y'all
thinking about
tonight. Beth said Hallmark ain't making any money off of us tonight.
No shit.
Hey, maybe we should email Hallmark and ask for a potential sponsorship.
it. Shit.
We talk real good about marriage and love at first sight.
Hey, I think there's a true thing about
Guys,
love.
I'll be in a sitcom. We don't even have to act. We'll just say what we mean.
Graham said, "Is there any Michael Myers around?" I don't know. Your gaming handler said, "What's up, you guys? How's Randy doing?" I'm good. If you're asking about me. Kyle Calhoun dash MJ5XU. You guys Trumpies? No, I'm a junkie. Duh. Dumbass. Graham said, "Michael Myers, where are you? All come say hello to me. I know you are here." Well, hello, Graham.
Hello. Hello.
Jenny said, "No
Hello.
politics, please." Yumi Game said, "Love you, King. Please don't go bald." Yeah, if I go bald, my wife goes red, and I don't like red hair.
I think.
Shut the hell up. Maria said, "Maybe you should try to put makeup too."
Oh, yeah, Sam.
No, that costs money that I don't have.
Hey, I can tell you right now.
Graham
I'm just
said,
willing
"Ask
to
that
cover up
man
this
in the
view.
yellow t-shirt if he can Michael Meyer." Boggy's laughing. Your gaming handler said, "I'm 313 disease. Ask Randy if he remembers." Buddy, look, I'll go to your channel real quick. I know I'm like way behind. I'm sorry. If you're talking about me, bud, I do not remember.
I think I do remember that. Does it show that he's coming here and talked before?
Let's see here.
Yeah, he ain't not just
Channel
bullshitting, are you?
But how would he know her name's Randy? He's
Yeah,
coming here
he's
before.
here before.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I remember the 313.
He's in Pakistan.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
No, no.
But I don't remember you. But if you're asking about me, I'm doing well. I've been back to work since the day after Christmas.
Oh, we're gonna sneeze.
Lotus said YouTube censored you, Hugh.
No.
Hugh said your name. I'd food stamp. Who's the dumbass? Boggy said, "Lotus, how many of them bunnies got shirts on? How many don't?" Hugh said, "I tried, Lotus." FD something. Whoever make first move first is gay until I tell. I ain't listening to your dumbass. Lotus said shirts. There were supposed to be shirts. I just felt that on the back of my neck. Boggy said some have shirts. Lotus said boo.
I thought you were going to say boobs.
Corbin sent what he likes in his mouth. Lotus sent B. Boggy said Cherry is my other sister. Oh, my bad. Rusty said y'all support ice. Hold on, let me get back up to
I
Rusty up
like
here.
crushed ice and I like barreled ice.
Duh. Always open said butthole parade for $10. You're cheap. Ozzy said Billy Joe and Billy Bill. Who is Billy or Hillbilly on the couch? Also, maybe he will come by and help me fix my flux compopulator. That you always being here where I don't need you. That is Justin. He's my youngest brother. Madison said, I'm going to get our children. Thank you, Madison. Listen, I got to fix your tire tomorrow. Lotus said, I'm betting Justin has a few OnlyFans subs. I bet he's got a few subscriptions active. We
What
can
can
pull
I
up his
say?
bank account and check.
Facts, you can.
Boggy said, this is why we like Temu. Jay said, Justin, you have been on OnlyFans too long. Step away. Madison said,
What can I
gosh,
say?
dang, you are way behind. Yes, I am. Maria said, I don't know why so many men hate makeup that much. If you just don't, just don't put makeup. Maria, my personal opinion on the makeup thing is you're hiding the natural beauty. There's
Well,
some
that's
people
what I
out
was
there
gonna say.
that need a lot more than makeup,
I'm
like
all for-
plastic surgery.
I'm
But
all for covering up the ugliness.
the original K said,
But
has anyone ever
then
told you
be
you look
fair
like John
about it.
Cena? You can see John Cena.
Some and most of them wonder why they have a whole bunch of bumps on their faces because you're clogging your pores.
Yep. Captain Bad Bill sent an emoji of looks like somebody reaching up.
At night, when you go to bed and you wake up the next morning, you wake up with two different people. I mean,
Yeah.
if you take all that makeup off, it's 4 inches thick. Good God. You want me to read or you got it?
I got it. If y'all.
That's how I feel, bitch.
Jesus loves you 42-B1Z said, "Hey, I am new. Welcome in. We are very far behind. Usually we do a little bit better of a job of keeping up and talking."
We
Madison
don't
said,
talk
"Because
about
they have to
marriages."
bitch about something, Maria. How dare we want to feel comfortable with ourselves and look good?"
Oh, and but
Okay.
I have a problem
Hey,
wearing orange
shut the
shirts.
hell up.
If
And I
wear
can't
orange
shave
shirt,
my head, so shut up.
I wear an orange shirt and I can't feel good about myself. I
Jacob
gotta
said, "Your
change
brother,
clothes."
my brother is making him laugh." Maria retracted her message. Jimmy Dingleberry said, "Three Musketeers over here." Yep. Ceiling fan, where the F the core's at? Probably at your house. Maria said, "Yeah, they hate to see women happy and comfortable. How dare you have something pleasuring you more than me?" No. Listen, if you're going to talk shit, at least be honest. Okay? We don't care. If you do it for you, fine. But that whole we do what we want to make ourselves look better for ourselves and then go out there with your yitties out, yeah, that's bullshit.
And then post pictures with your cleavage hanging out, but you don't want your husband or boyfriend to look at your pictures, but everybody else in the world is. Yeah. shit on
Ozzy
that.
said, "How do I get in the back wall of Hillbillies?" If you become a member, we put your name on the wall.
$4.99 a month.
And you go out at the road. Hugh said, "Take that racist shit somewhere else, punk." Well, he can't bring it back here, thanks Hugh. ES-103, it's never too late to become a Bimmer bro. Randy Schneider said, "Hi, hello Randy." Risakai said, "You diddy dooley jippily." Boggy's looking confused. Box fan said, "Sup gang gang, wanna bang bang?"
Hello.
Only if we got socks on. Carlos said, "A great Valentine's Day song for y'all, Eric Clapton. Wonderful night." Olivia said, "Hey, y'all."
Hello, Olivia.
I heard you got Boggy to make you a sandwich. Lotus said,
minutes
"Is
ago.
some Colombian Bam Bam." John Goldman said, "Do you think butterflies have tattoos of fat single moms on their backs?"
So we wanted the same thing.
Randy Schneider said, "You got any used tires laying around?" Very little.
We got a few at the road. Don't run over them.
Yeah. Damn it.
Put your face up here, biggin.
Daryl, if you're still in the live, do you have a premiere tonight?
Let's see here. I think he does. I'll have to check.
We got.
Lotus said, "What's up, Olivia?" Jane
I
said,
haven't
"Love
got
is
him
real.
yet.
I love my NDP family." Love is absolutely real. There's just too many people out there that make a bad name. All right, there's more good people in this world than bad, but you see the bad more often than you see the good. Okay.
You don't hear people talk about the good, okay?
Yep, it's
You
just
only
like
gonna hear the
reviews.
bad.
Reviews on a website or a product. How many times have you said, "Man, I really like this cheeseburger from this small mom and pop place. Let me write a review about them and give them 5 stars." No, you don't usually do that. But if you say this is the world's worst cheeseburger, it's lukewarm, and it smells like it's moldy, you're going to leave a bad review. Negative sticks out in our
You're
minds
getting
more than it
behind.
does good. Shut the hell up. Good interaction.
You're getting behind.
Fuck you.
You're getting
Olivia
behind.
said, "Hey Lotus, I'm kind of sad, but I'm also really happy." I guess she's not holding a baby anymore. Maria said, "Women here don't even have to clean or cook. Here she normally can ask her husband to have servants to serve the family." We can't do that. Hugh said, "Hello, Olivia." Jane said, "Hi, Olivia." Lotus said, "What's going on, Olivia?" Hugh said, "You can't afford L'Oreal? L'Oreal? I can't." Olivia said, "Hey, Hugh. Hey, Jane." Carlos said, "Olivia soup." Lotus said, "Must be nice to have servants clean your house."
I was fixing to say, it seems like they got it made. I believe I'd go ahead and go
Hugh
with it.
said, "That's rich people. Normal people have to work together to keep a house and kids. And so we can't afford maids and servants." That's exactly right. The average person now is struggling enough to put food on their table. Olivia said, "Nothing bad. I'm just kind of sad. All my siblings are having kids, but I can't have my own." Hugh said, "Right, Jane, we have a great family here." Lotus said, "They're overrated when you have to take care of them. They're better when you can sugar them up and send them home." Olivia said, "And I always wanted to be a mom." You can kidnap one. Maria said, "Well, in Middle East, most people have servants even if they weren't rich." Jane said, "Lotus, do you have kiddos?" Lotus said, "Nope." Olivia said, holding Evan makes me want one even more. Let's see here. Hugh said, ain't rich and has servants. Lotus said, still one. Yep. Olivia said, no. Lotus said, why not? Living for Tive, mama. I have a hole in my shoe, but that's okay. That's how I get my foot in it. Good for you. Grace said, you look like bearded Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Damn, I didn't think I was that fat. Olivia said, I'd miss most of the proses. I'm becoming a mother. Jane said, Olivia, babies are nice to hold until they're screaming at 2 a.m. and you don't know what's wrong. Daryl said, Ghosty. Olivia said, Mac. Lotus said, the painful part. Endeavors Beyond 3815 said, look, I'm not gay. Okay, guys? Okay.
It's your lie. You tell it how you want to.
Madison said, I said, look good. Look, I think you look good without makeup. That's just me. Hugh said 2 a.m. You mean 11, 1, 3, 5, 7, and on and on. Exactly.
6 and 7.
Lotus said, it does suck, Olivia. Olivia says, painful or not, Lotus, it's still an important part. Lotus said, especially if it's something you want. Cyrus Miller said, how do you feel about a transgender man having a child? Can't happen if it's a man. Jane said, right, Hugh. Experiment said, how much to suck a fart from my dog's asshole? It's stuck in there. If it's your dog, you suck it out.
What?
Hugh said, family means a lot. Lotus said, but hey, you have race cars. Exactly. Hugh said, because it's a woman. Daryl said, members video is up. Cool. Olivia said, and Jane, I have helped with Annie's kids and I've helped with Evan. Chessie is waving. Maria said, so you know makeup is banned in Syria a few days ago. Now women can't buy or put makeup.
I like that.
I don't. I'm a big fan of you should be able to do stuff like that if you want to. I just think it's silly.
I was making a joke.
Hugh said it's Sharia. Sharia, or however I say their name, is waving. Daryl said, no, I don't, just a members video.
Oh, okay.
So that means I can get caught up.
Yes.
We got 32 people and 51 thumbs up. Why don't y'all touch my like you thingy? Olivia said, race cars are cool, or excuse me, I don't want to put words in her mouth. Race cars a cool, but a baby is, well, a baby.
Yeah, I like it. I'll take my race car.
Loaded. Damn, asshole. Lotus said, oh, God, ban makeup and there's no war yet. Lord for the Lord is saluting Mac. Shalee is sub-like done. Well, thank you for subscribing and thank you for liking. As long as your subscriptions are public, we check every day. And if you're a public subscriber, we subscribe back. Daryl said, JT. Olivia said, you're not deterring me.
I hope this puts us over 3,500.
Chelly's waving again. Hugh said, Olivia, Grandma has 8 miscarriages. We don't have children together, but we have 3 daughters and 10 grandkids and 4 great-grandbabies.
Is that here?
This is one kid.
I know that.
Olivia said, not at the moment, Randy. They made Boggy bond with him. I knew it. Let's see. Your Lotus said, race car doesn't cry at 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. all night. It's kind of hard to tell you which one costs more. Tate's 206.
Who are we talking about?
We're not reading that.
My race car ain't cost me near as much as my youngins.
You're welcome.
What did I do?
Yeah, I got a damn letter in the mail that I owed money for your damn procedure from 2014.
More than the car.
What did I say? I didn't even have a procedure. I was just.
Let's see here.
That's when you wrecked the Dodge, I think.
I thought
Let's
that was
see
my
here.
rotator cuff.
Georgium Yarborough said, I give half a star for the Lord's Diner in Wichita, Kansas. Okay. Madison said, got to go buy all those. Probably 20 minutes ago. Bye,
See you,
Madison.
Madison.
Love you, honey.
Be careful.
Olivia said,
Randy didn't mean it.
I totally did, but okay. Olivia said, and your point is? I'm like a pen you write with a lot. I'm pointless.
Yeah, it'll be.
Yeah.
Well,
Hugh
I
said,
got
have
it,
a great
I got
one,
it.
Madison. Cyrus Miller said, okay, cool. That's kind of gay, but put your socks on. It ain't gay no more. Daryl said, later, Maddie. Lotus said, race car. You know, race car spelled backwards is race car, but woman spelled backwards and he hammer. Why would I trust something I can't even say? Jane said, take care, Maddie. Olivia said, baby.
But I promise
Lotus
you
said,
this,
free
you
time.
can say niche.
Yep.
You
Olivia
gotta
said,
put
hard
your word.
work. Joshua Brown, 4534, retracted their message. Maria said, it was a good lie, but there was a good lie, to be honest. I enjoyed the conversation. Well, in all seriousness, there's people on both sides of the marriage that have absolutely ruined marriage for other people. Let's see here. Little in for to mama. Two black birds stuck together could be called Velcros. That's like a dad joke. Lotus said, if nobody watched today, Cletus finished 11th today without a scratch on the car. Well, that's awesome. Jane said, transgender men were originally women. Then it's not a transgender man having a baby. That's a woman
It's a
having
woman
a baby.
having a baby. See, that's what people try to. God, people make me. People are that.
All right. Except Jack.
Listen, they will cancel us faster than if we say another word.
I don't know about that.
Shut up.
Stop it! Bad!
Lotus said, if nobody, let's see, Jane said, okay. Hugh said, right, Jane. The mama, monsters don't eat ghosts because they taste like sheet.
I like it.
Let's see here. Kayla said, yes, the boys. Well, they say Saturday's for the boys. I'm sorry it's on Valentine's Day. Olivia said, the feeling of watching a mini-me grow up would be awesome, but what big...
Until they
Juvius-
trolled your ass like you troll us, then you would
a
flip
curse,
out on them.
and it doesn't let go or transfer to death, and like it said, it's a curse. Jane said, I'll take my race car. Olivia said, I'll take the baby. Maria said, men shaming women for wearing makeup, but still bullying women for not looking super attractive. Again, guys, I don't mean you. I'm talking in general.
Well,
You're absolutely right. There are men out there that are 500 pounds, got pimples all over their face, and wouldn't be able to pull nothing if it was handed to them. Are generally the people that's talking the most shit.
But there's women out there that want the men 6 foot tall and like brick shit houses, and people's not doing that. I mean, no.
They did a whole like study with women that were saying they want a man that makes a 6-figure salary, over 6 foot tall, and is in good shape. This, that, and the third. Okay, it was like less than 0.1% of the population
Yeah,
of what they're
exactly.
wanting.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck does it matter if a man's over 6 foot tall? Why does it matter if a female's taller than a man? Realistically, it should
Why
not
does
matter.
it matter if they got 6 figures? Because they can get half of it and do not a damn thing.
All right, and
Next.
let's not shame somebody for something they can't control, like your height. Let's see here. Daryl said, Mall Cop watching? LOL. Let's see here. Joshua Brown said, 3 handsome men. Well, thank you, Joshua.
Thank you very much.
Olivia said, Mall Cop knows and he understands what's going on, Mac. Hugh said, it's the men's problem. Know where it, but why do you look tired and wore out? Like I said, their problem, not the ladies. But then a woman to sit there and say, well, I'm only doing it for myself, but then goes around dressing half naked, wanting to know why men look at her. Honey, you don't put on that kind of clothing for you. You put on that clothing for attention.
Exactly.
George, or you put on a TikTok or a YouTube video with your chest hanging out. I mean, when it's sitting there about like this, and if you cough wrong, you gonna poke some nip out. That ain't for you, honey. That is to get attention, and your entire comment section is filled with men talking to you and wanting to take you out to dinner.
Yeah, and then you sit up there and play victim about everything while the guys say how lucky a person would be. Hey, let me call horse shit.
Georgium
Ride that horse
Yarborough
to see what the hell happens.
said, I am 37 years old and have never been in a relationship. Sounds like an accomplishment. Jane said, better let Pops read so he quits interrupting you. Too late. Maria said, now as a woman, if you don't look like a star model, you'll get bad, hateful comments, especially from men.
I disagree.
I mean,
Now, you may do it.
There's a bunch of dudes that do
Listen,
There it is,
there is
but-
a bunch of dudes out there, but Maria, focus next time you see something like that. Let's just say she's a 5 out of 10, all right, which can still look very good. Okay, but let's say she's a 5 out of 10. And you go to the comments. Yes, there's going to be men in there saying she looks bad,
Now hold on.
but there's going to be more women in there talking shit to the women than there are men.
I wear orange because I like orange.
Oh,
But
shut up. Shut up.
But I can't wear orange to make myself feel better.
Jane said, okay, guys, why are we talking so negative? Jeez.
Well, no.
Because it's Valentine's Day.
Well, I mean, if you think about it on that standpoint, if there's a girl that's not a 10 out of 10, the best looking, most of the times it's girls like, what is it called? Saying that they're beautiful and everything like that. But if a very pretty girl posts it, there's girls and they're talking bad about her.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I
I
don't
think beauty
understand.
has also got a lot to do with their
Their
behavior and their attitude. It ain't necessarily all looks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not everybody has a fear of, overweight people. Some people would rather have.
Well, listen, if you see a man with a dad bod or a beer belly, whatever, just know that man's well fed. He's probably going to feed you too.
Facts.
Yeah, beefaroni.
Lotus said,
Guys, I'm hungry.
Lotus said, don't want no short man. Hugh said 6 figures, 6 foot, and 6 pack is 666, sign of the beast. Most parrot TikTok. Maria said, in the end, they'll choose Hollywood actresses who have a face full of surgeries and makeup on over natural looking women.
That's true.
Who's they?
See, that is something that I think the three of us would disagree with.
No,
Justin
Justin
would.
might.
Justin-
Justin's got a
Justin's
different
like
standard.
freaking shallow house. She better be less than 120 pounds. She better be 5'2", blonde chick. I'm sorry, Carmen. We got a problem. You should hear the conversations we've had in the truck.
I don't like blonde girls.
Let's see. Maria said, George said, have been too damn broke to be in a relationship.
Oh, they won't have you, that's for sure. If I can't get none, sure the hell ain't getting in it.
Lord for Lord said Napoleon should be able to marry an Amazon woman if he wants to.
I'd like
Agreed.
to see an Amazon
Jesus
woman. They're
Christ,
about
here we
9 foot tall. That'd be bad as hell.
I climbed that tree.
That would be just about as badass as seeing a midget.
Oh, well, you
There's midget
you
wrestling
can't
in
say that.
Hollywood.
You can't say that. Little person.
Vanessa said, speak the truth. Hugh said, I want 6 foot, 6 figure, 6 pack. I want an athletic woman who works out and cares for herself. You're body shaming. You're what?
I just want one to be damn nice.
Exactly.
Maria
No,
said.
bitch.
Maria said, well, if the man was good, why would I care about his height? You know, Maria, that's a very good question.
Ask about
But,
98% of the women in this
Again,
country.
Maria, you got to remember we're in a completely different part of the world from you, so it might be different here versus there. All right. Whenever I was dating or looking to date, and Madison was not like this because I'm not 6 foot tall, and it was on dating apps because I don't go any fucking where to get a date. Okay, you read on there if you are not 6 foot, do not swipe right, and if you swipe right and for whatever reason you match, their first question to you is how tall are you, and if anything in that height does not start with the 6, they block you.
I wouldn't. I can't. I can't see the dating app shit.
It worked out good enough for you to get grandchildren. George said 37-year-old virgin, 3 more years, you can make another movie. Olivia said, I may not want pants often, but at least 99% of my cleavage is covered up, but a super Randy size t-shirt. I am going to need you to correct your speech because I am very confused.
I think I kind of understood what she said.
But I'm for
Go over and lay down.
trying to figure out a way to word this that I don't sound too stupid.
You want me to tell you how you sound? Behind.
I don't give a shit. You see this pen? This is my pen. This is my pen, and I have chose this pen, and I have married this pen. I don't want to share this pen with the rest of the world. I don't want the rest of the world to know what the insides of my pen looks like.
That's why you break the damn thing so nobody else will touch it.
You damn right.
Takes in one of the good pens and breaks the damn thing.
Memory said hi, everyone. Hello, Memory the fisherman.
Hello, memory.
Lotus said, because short dudes can't get stuff off the top shelves for you, but they make step ladders. Duh. Jane said, hi, Memory. Hugh said, Maria, TikTok women are TikTok. And here, America wanting a 666 man, there is less. Yep. Memory said, love is in the air. Spray some Lysol.
Please don't. Got oxygen.
Let's see here. Puppet Master said, how much money you waste on crap for today? I don't think I waste any, but I bought oil filters for a couple vehicles. I need to do an oil change on
I
Madison's
just
car and
wasted the breath
marketplace.
reading your comment.
Yep. Hugh said less than 1% of the population. Exactly. Hugh said that's Chad and Tyrone. Okay. Okay. Adam said, because why would you want to get on your knees to kiss a guy, Maria? I mean, that Amazon lady. She's apparently 9 foot tall as Justin and Daddy's right up their fucking alley.
Yeah.
Jane said, memory, love is in the air for the last 2 hours. Maria said, you shaming who have OF accounts, but not shaming the men who literally pays for them. Oh, no. You let a man come in here and start talking about being subscribed to an OF account, oh, I'm going to shit on him every chance I get. Because I've been desperate, but I ain't never paid $5 to see a bitch's poo damage.
I think it's stupid.
Hugh said beta males pay for OF. Exactly.
But now I would like to know how much you paid.
Jane said people need to be beautiful on the inside. Attention is or attitude is everything.
Agreed. Yes. That I think that is the most thing Jane and I have agreed on.
Let's see here. Hugh said they fund the chaos. Maria said, Adam, what do you mean? Well, you don't want to be 5'5", let's say, and your man be 3'2", and you have to get down on your knees to kiss him. You'd like to be able to kiss him normal, I would
Could you
assume.
imagine that Amazon woman?
Oh, my
I don't give a damn if you 6
Hey,
foot
will you
tall.
shut up and
She'd
stop
have to
interrupting me? I'm behind.
She'd still have to get on her knees. Come here, big girl.
Let's see here. J_lap said classic threes talking shit about women who would never speak to them. Well, let's see here. Let's see what your stuff is. Oh, wow. You have one video from 16 years ago, the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald cover. And your profile picture is a artist rendition. So at least we show our face on the internet that's not from 15 years ago. Hugh said a beautiful woman with the garbage attitude is as good as a dead Ford. As good as a Ford. Useless. Little N4, mama, dude, show me them damn kitchen skills, and the fella, I'll show you loyalty. Come back tomorrow morning. We cook breakfast every Sunday morning.
That's right.
It's not like we can't cook. Well, I don't know about Justin. If he can cook.
Oh, I just want to tell y'all something. There's nothing that I can't do, so I don't
Can you stop interrupting?
have to have one. I wanted one.
Well, apparently women get really mad if you tell them, I don't have to have you, I want you.
Hell, I would take that as a compliment.
Let's see here.
You getting the hate mail?
Mama said, oh, my bad. Adam said, Maria, that's why girls don't like short guys. You said a nice personality and caring is the most important part. Good people and good hearts. I agree with that. Okay, I very, very much agree with that. Lotus said, good job, Timu, you did it.
What?
I don't even know. Puppet Master said, dude on the back right with the gray hoodie, that's some funny shit.
What
They must be talking about your butthole comment.
That was probably when you, because we're 30 minutes behind.
Yeah.
So that was.
I was
probably
close
when
to
you-
calling up 10 minutes ago.
Wait, what are those?
when
I
you
don't,
were
whenever you're
on
talking
your
about OF
rampage.
stuff,
My what?
When you
your
were on
OF
rampage.
comments.
Um,
Craig, aka Hanlon's Garage, said, sounds like a spicy conversation here tonight, but you should have been here at the beginning. It got a little heated. Daryl said, Craig. Hugh said, hello, Hanlon. Adam said, Craig. Hanlon said, hi, Daryl. Hugh said, we're cutting it down, brother. Hey, there you go. Adam said, Daryl. Thradibes or whatever said, inbred hick. Okay, hey, go fish with your cat some more, and you can talk more shit with your 12 subscribers and 9 videos.
And that fucked up toe with the carp.
Yep,
I bet that carp sucked on that ugly ass toe.
I bet he got off to that. Hugh said, Scoots is crazy. Thank you. Maria said, you know, when I used to be younger, they were shaming us girls who have brown skin, curly hair for not looking like European women. Lighter skin and smoother hair. That's not okay. All right? There's some things in this world you can't control,
Sound
and your
like me,
skin
you were
color
around
is
a
one.
bunch of jerks.
Yep. You cannot control your skin color. You can straighten or curl your hair. You can dye your hair. But stuff like that shouldn't matter. Like, I prefer brown hair. Madison keeps her hair brown, but she likes blonde. So she keeps it brown for me. And I keep my hair for her. Doesn't sound very fair to me. I need to shave it. Craig said hi, Adam. Daryl said Adam.
It's called
Craig
marriage.
said hi,
Give and
Hugh.
take.
Yeah, I give and she takes. Valentine's joke. Hugh said, welcome back, Adam. Daryl said, Adam, I need a 14-inch wide race seat. Craig said, Jane baby. Hugh said, body shaming is evil, Maria. And they do that because they're jealous. Jane said, Craig baby, they've been bashing women the last 2 hours.
No,
We've been bashing
Jane,
marriage,
no.
and our only experience with marriage is with women. I
If
don't
any
marry
woman
men.
took that as bashing, then they got something to hide.
Adam said, Maria, smoky skinned women rock, my personal opinion. Craig said, I don't have a six-pack. I do. It's just hiding under my fat.
Mine's Pepsi's.
Maria said, well, of course, I would prefer tall man, but if he was bad, I won't date him only because of his height. That's stupid. Don't talk to American women. You will lose IQ points. George said, I am so broke and having a hard time getting my foot in the own jobs. But as of right now, the Wichita Housing Authority in Wichita, Kansas pays for my rent and bills. You got it. Hugh said, smoky skin is why I got a Latina. Woohoo! I don't know what that says, Hugh. It says, mi espido is Carmelo. Maria said, your wife is a Latin woman? Craig said, I have a keg. Exactly. What's better than a six-pack? A whole keg. I will get caught up when we win the life. Perla for Pride said, I only date women over 7 feet tall who open carry MG42 machine guns. I'll get behind that. Olivia said, I want Christian. Maria said, you're a smart man, Hugh. Hugh said, wife, dang phone. Careful, Maria. And careful, Hugh, because those Latino women, they cut you. Lotus said, go, hand, go. The Chill Corner, 1955, said 3 dudes sitting in a room 3 feet apart because they're not gay. Well, it's father and 2 sons. So if you're into that kind of stuff, Sweet Home Alabama. Olivia said, I told Boggy to go buy Christian, and then he have a devoted girlfriend and a self-repairing car. Hugh said, I have a leg. Hugh said, betas are destroying our country.
Adam needs one.
I agree with that, Hugh. Oh, fuck, I'm way behind now. Oh, God. Jane said, high pride. Lotus said, an evil car for a evil woman. Puppet Master said, as a 6'3" bearded fat boy, I should start a OF. They pay me to put my clothes back on. I do that with Snapchat. I add people and start sending them inappropriate pictures until they pay me $5 to stop. Lotus said, I have 2 legs. 6.2 Big said, oi,
Big.
it's me.
Hello, Big.
Hey, you know
Which
how you
by
know it's
now
him?
Big's probably done gone.
Yeah, probably. You want to know how it's him? Oh, yep. He said forward, I'm out. You want to know how it's him? He's got a big lighter on his profile picture now.
Oh, really?
Hugh said short man or tall women, perfect height. Lotus is laughing. Olivia said, no, Lotus, you misunderstood an envious car. Hugh said motor boat. Oh. Pride said, Jane, or hey, Jane, nice to see my fellow revolutionary here. 6.2 Bick said, Ford, I'm out. Jared Johnson said, everyone cool with smelling your fingers after scratching your balls? Yeah, you licked it off my hand, so why not? Olivia said, but knowing Boggy, he'd make that car the happiest woman, and it ain't a woman. Richie Wealthy, 1900, said, say hello, everyone, in Russian. I don't know how to say that. Hugh said, hello, Bick. Ozzy said, hillbilly. Can y'all hurry? My truck broke down. My bad, Ozzy. George said, I'm just learning how to cook. You got it. Mama said, damn, Bubba. I'd feed all y'all some biscuits and gravy for free, y'all. Sounds pretty good. Lotus said, I'll have to run, guys. Have a good night. See you, Lotus. I bet you're done with your run by now. Richie said, do you speak Russian? I speak barely English. John Glad said, I made breakfast every Sunday morning at a local bar for free. That's good for you, buddy. Floor for the Lord said, speed run and catch up. Thickless. I'm not reading that. Elevator said, happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Thank you, Elevator. James said, take care, Lotus. Richie Wealthy said, do you like Russian men? Never met one. Palu said, bye, Corthin, whatever. 6.2 Bick said, Vic family. Daryl said, Bick. Hugh said, some milk, sausage, gravy, and southern homemade biscuits, or homemade biscuits and milk gravy Will make a puppy pull a freight train. Ask Grandma. Vassie said the guy in the background is smoking hot. Say thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Jane said hi, Big. Hugh said how are you, Big? Good to see you, brother. And Car A Mellow. Isaac Eastwood said tonight's the night. Nightmare on Sector 7. The Prowler. Okay. Hugh said care for me.
What?
Maria said LOL. I talk with American women literally every day. Bless your heart. Hugh said if you got a MG42, I'm sorry. Work great, but overcomplicated. Rather have a Medusa 50 cal. Hugh said $5 to stop. I gotta try that. Exactly. Free Melly 100 said I zeroed my 45-70 at 100 yards today. Cool. Big said Jane and Art. F Sham said P Diddy party there later. Absolutely, come on by. We'll see if we can wirelessly punch a hole in you. Jacob said she started my motorboat, baby. Oh great, sounds like a song. I might have to make that. Tommy D. Spike said, I have too much money. I can't fit in my wallet. Well, if you're trying to fit in your wallet, there's your problem. Hugh said, my uncle has a 45-70 from the late 1800s that shattered a man's shoulder. No cheater. All singles don't count. All the single ladies. Vasil said, what's your favorite song, Justin?
I don't know.
You don't remember.
I don't know.
He's special.
Tit for tat.
That's not even a song.
Yeah, it is. Stupid.
Whatever, whore. Everybody, I have officially called up. Looks like we have 18 people and 63 likes. Oh, Tommy corrected it and said it can't fit in my wallet. Well, best thing I can tell you is bury some in the backyard. And if you really can't get rid of it, send it to me. Andrew said hi. Jane said Guy was saying funny right when Justin was talking about climbing Amazon. Oh! Tommy said, okay. Stuart said, wife got me a new saddle for Valentine's Day, but it's too tight around my back. Bet you I bet you do them pony shows. Everybody, that I'm gonna make the executive decision here. We're gonna end it.
9 more minutes. We've been on an hour.
What do you
2
want to do?
hours.
Do you want to do 9 more minutes?
Nah, you're fine.
Andrew wants to know if we like politics, buddy. We don't talk politics. We actually do our best here not to upset anybody, even though we
This
know
was a kind of a odd live.
this
but
this
it
live was
funny.
weird.
I mean, like I said, I don't think we really offended anybody. If we did, it's because they was charged.
Let's see here. Jane said, I was waiting to see if you'd get called up. Oh, I can always get called up. But everybody,
You're getting behind again.
Irwin, yes, we're in North Carolina. Denton, North Carolina. But everybody, thank you for coming in. Remember, have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this. And remember, most importantly,
Keep it silly.
thank y'all.